What's up, folks? My name is Trail, better known as Budget Bill, and today we have another stimulus update video for you. Today we're going to discuss the $900 stimulus checks that are headed to folks in North Carolina, as well as an update on the $1,200 stimulus package. But before we get started, if this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of it. Also, be sure to smash that like button as it really helps this channel grow. And if you want an opportunity to get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,400, all you have to do is download the Webull investing app using the link down below. The stock market has been going up every day except for yesterday because we actually had a pullback. So why not go ahead and get a couple of free stocks that are totally risk-free by simply signing up. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. What's up, folks, and thanks for sticking around. So today is September the 4th, and this is your stimulus update news. $900 worth of stimulus checks may be sent to some of you in North Carolina by next week. This is something that the Republicans proposed earlier this week called the Extra Credit Grant to Parents. This is to offer a temporary boost to unemployment since the extra $600 per week benefit expired on July 31st. Since Congress was unable to extend the $600 unemployment benefits, Trump signed an executive order that would allow states to apply for FEMA funds that would add a $300 per week boost to unemployment payments. Now, the funds only cover about 3 weeks worth of benefits, but it's better than nothing, right? North Carolina lost wages application was approved this week, and the Governor Cooper said that they are working towards getting this money out by next week. Those who are unemployed because of the pandemic and receiving at least $100 per week in unemployment will receive the money retroactively. It will cover an additional $300 per week for the weeks of August the 1st, August the 8th, and August the 15th. In other news, the negotiations for the second stimulus package is still on pause as the White House continues to try and restart the discussions. Last week, we noted that House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows spoke over the phone for about 20 minutes in hopes to advance the negotiations, but that meeting was left empty-handed. Then earlier this week, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin and Nancy Pelosi spoke over the phone for about 36 minutes in an attempt to make more progress negotiations as well. After that call, Nancy told reporters that her conversation with Steve was very sad. She stated the phone call is clear that the White House doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. She also stated that she is standing firm on the $2.2 trillion price tag for the American people. In addition, you all know that Congress is still on their August recess break, but they are expected to return in the next 5 days. When they return, the Senate GOP is expected to vote on a skinny stimulus relief bill next week. They claim that this bill is bipartisan from both sides. Steve Mnuchin said it should pass in the House as it contains several items from both parties. The Republicans have been working on this bill the entire month of August while on their recess break. The focus is more of a targeted solution with the hopes that the House passes it as it contains all measures that the Democrats have requested and they are included. Steve states that the two main focuses of this bill is to get people back to work and get kids back to school. But what it doesn't include are several items that Nancy placed in her bill that do not pertain to the pandemic relief efforts. Many things Nancy mentioned don't relate to the virus itself. They plan on voting on this bill next week when they return, and it will include things like enhanced unemployment benefits, funding for schools, and the Payment Protection Program, or PPP. Now, the $1,200 stimulus checks are not included directly in this bill. However, they know that both sides already agreed to another $1,200 big fat stimulus check, and once all of the other items are finalized, they will decide whether to include that in this bill or not. Steve Mnuchin states that it is important that the next pandemic relief bill includes the $1,200 stimulus checks and relief measures to American workers impacted by the pandemic. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer heard about this skinny bill and tears into the proposal. He calls it a completely inadequate GOP stimulus proposal. Chuck stated that the Democrats must unite against this new slimmed down proposal to replenish the relief programs. He said that this proposal appears to be completely inadequate and fails to meet the needs of the American people. He also stated that the bill lacks funds for rental assistance, safe elections, and food aid, instead of meeting the economic needs. This slimmed down or skinny bill is expected to cost only $500 billion. At this point, I don't think this bill will pass in the House, especially knowing that it doesn't include any stimulus checks to the American people. Although it does provide aid to a select few programs and helps out more than what we have right now. I personally don't think that the House will vote for it, as it lacks the necessities that they are asking for. Let me know what you think. Do you think that they will pass this slimmed down bill next week? Let me know down in the comments section. Other than that, hey, this has been your Stimulus Update News for today. If you enjoy these Stimulus Update News videos, definitely give this video a like, as it definitely helps out the growth of this channel. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is a great time to click on the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell next to it, so you can be notified every time I upload new videos. Again, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.